Nearly half of NBA teams are losing money. And then even if you factor in revenue sharing, 9 of the 30 were in the red. What is going on? What is the reason for that?
Well, I think one of the things that we're learning from looking at these NBA finances, which Zach Lowe and I were able to get from confidential documents, there's a humongous difference between the haves and have-nots in the NBA. For example, one of the things we were able to learn is that the Los Angeles Lakers essentially make in 1 week what the Memphis Grizzlies make in the entire season in local TV revenue. Now you think about that. They compete in the same league, in the same conference. They have the same salary cap. They have to pay their players the same salary structures. And so the league has addressed this. This last season, almost $200 million was transferred from the richer teams like New York and LA and Chicago to the teams in the smaller markets like Charlotte and Memphis. So the system is working. The Grizzlies lost $40 million last year, primarily because they spent so much on payroll to make their team better. And they got $32 million to help offset those losses. But I think what we learned here is that this TV deal is not a panacea. It doesn't create parity economically. And going forward, we're going to continue to see issues like, the Grizzlies weren't able to re-sign some of their players this year. The Detroit Pistons, for example, lost an incredible amount of money, more than $40 million, even after revenue sharing last year. And you see why they pulled back on their strings a little bit in their spending this summer. And you see why they moved from Auburn Hills to downtown Detroit. There are certain things happening in this league financially that are affecting moves, and that's one of the things we learned from looking at these documents.
And it certainly has very little to do with one-loss records. The Cavs and Spurs, two teams that lost money. Of course, the Lakers and the Knicks are printing money in this deal.